Hi, my name is Christina Taylor, and I'm currently a senior at the University of Delaware studying French. This semester, our group's topic was animal rights and cruelty in Iran. Millions of animals in Iran suffer in silence as they are subjugated to abuse and mistreatment that is culturally and socially accepted while systemically ignored. Drawing on ideas and concepts we read about throughout the course and discussed in class allowed our group to view this ongoing tragedy from multiple sides of the issue. This gave us a better understanding not only of the plight of animals in Iran, but also about the most appropriate and effective way to campaign for change. Researching and writing articles on the topics of leadership, social innovation, and tri-sector engagement helped us to focus on these specific aspects as they pertain to this issue. As a result, we were able to think critically about the multiple interconnected factors that have contributed to the animal crisis in Iran, including the low or even evil status animals hold in Iranian cultural mythology, which has been heavily influenced by the religious tenets and beliefs of Zoroastrianism as well as Islam. Social innovation to progress the status of animals in Iranian society has also been curtailed by a lack of education as well as a lack of legislation against those who do mistreat animals. Through our research, we discovered that bridging the gap between cultural opinion and judicial action, both of which propagate the plight of animals in Iran, requires a tri-sector leadership approach. In this case, tri-sector leadership will seek to understand and address all aspects contributing to the prevalence of animal cruelty in Iran, working to bridge the gap between the private, public, and social sectors of Iranian society. Although we know this will not be a simple task, as tri-sector leadership can be challenging to develop as well as execute, we believe that this is the best approach to effectively make the world a better place for all.
How you guys doing today? My name is Johnny Zatofsky. I'm a junior here at University of Delaware, and I'm studying exercise science in hopes to receive my doctorate degree in physical therapy. My group's topic for this project was animal cruelty in Iran. I learned a lot about this animal cruelty and harsh punishments that people do to these animals. One, because I do love animals. I have adopted plenty of animals before, and I really do want to put a stop to this around the globe. One thing we saw that really helped stop this, or at least put the amount of times it's happening on a downfall, was actually social media in Iran. In 2005, a man was actually videotaped injecting his dog with what seemed to be acid. It was a lethal injection, and they watched as the dog laid there, cried, and made all these different weird movements that they thought was funny. This was very harsh for a group of people to watch down in Iran, and they started up their own organization, which basically protested outside cities, and they wanted to put a stop to this just as much as everyone else. By them doing this and protesting, the government actually persecuted the gentleman who committed these acts, and he was sentenced to 75 lashes and a year of a teaching course which taught him how to actually treat animals. This was by far not the worst punishment this man could have received. It could have been a lot worse, and it should have been a lot worse. Till this date, Iran's animal cruelty is being decreased every day. So this is showing that how much of a stop this organization's really performing. So we definitely learned a lot about animal cruelty in Iran, and we're all happy to see that it's on a steady decline. I hope you enjoy the rest of our video, and hope everyone has enjoyed this as much as I did. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you have a good one.
For this project, I worked with 3 other group members. So the dynamic for our team consisted of 4 people: myself, Andrea, Christina, Johnny, and Sydney. The four of us together have been working on a website to help spread awareness to the ongoing animal cruelty and abuse problem that Iran has had for decades. Christina did the basic web design portion of the project, while we all four incorporated our own articles on social innovation, tri-sector engagement, and leadership. I personally worked on articles that ranged from social innovative ideas like education and social media outreach, and we all talked a lot about the problem and in-depth examples of abuse cases in Iran. The mission of our project and website is to help spread awareness. I think that's the very first place that we needed to start with this problem. And together, the four of us have really educated ourselves on the project and the problem that Iran has, and we hope to educate others on it as well.
Hi, my name is Sydney Butler. I'm currently a senior with a major of health behavior science, minoring in public health. So our group came up with several solutions to combat the global issue of animal abuse, specifically in Iran. So now I'm just going to give you a quick overview of our team's innovative solutions to this global issue. So specifically in Iran, where there's absolutely no legislation or regulations on how animals are treated, there really seems to be little ways in which to combat the issue. However, there are definitely some things that Iranians can do to act and spread the word. Specifically, when I was researching, I found a bunch of ways that, the U.S. People can do to combat the issue, but, looking at Iran, it was completely different. So what our team came up with is, in order to attempt and implement the innovation, there has to be ways to collaborate with others to come up with new ideas based off of their personal beliefs and other practices. Furthermore, current activists need to continue to band together until they're heard. So the more people that band together, the better. What Iran really lacks is up-to-date technology, commonly linked to educational change. That being said, it would greatly benefit the welfare of animals if Iranians were better educated on this issue, there were more technological advancements, and there needs to definitely be a universal availability of social media. Also that there's rules, regulations, and repercussions set in place for unlawful actions against animals. It would also greatly benefit to gradually move away from a communist ruling towards a democracy, even though this seems completely impossible. I just think it would greatly benefit, animals in many ways. So although these changes may be somewhat impractical, our team believes that small steps towards this direction may prove to be the biggest difference in an animal's life. And, looking at our mission statement, this is what we want to do. So this is what we came up with. Thank you.